extra in terms of overall farm, but the lanes being lost doesn't feel like it's overall worth it. With that said, mid lane is currently going a little bit better. Dendi getting the help from the Rubik has helped harass MidOne down fairly low here. So.
All right, Pajkatt picked up a haste rune. Death to pieliedie. Oh man, I like that pickup, right. Man. They're just like, nah, screw Pi. Screw his shenanigans in the jungle. Yeah. He's messing everything up. He's being a constant threat to General. Let's use this haste rune to kick him the hell out. Over and over again.
Radiant's top tower
and the General is playing jungle half the time. Is really the right light.
Yeah.
Roster Pajkatt maybe here, stunned up, and he is going to be able to get close enough. Telekinesis actually pushes him back. They now have a stun. They're going to try and finish off pieliedie. Now Pajkatt is probably giving up his life for this one, but at least they do get the kill. Now the orb in from the puck. KheZu will stop Biver's TP out with the coil. Make that a 2-for-1.
All right. I mean, Pajkatt making sure he gets the kill before he goes down, and the puck TP and only secures a Rubik. I feel like that's not quite worth KheZu's rotation because he was actually having a really good time against this Axe up top. Axe was being pushed back in the jungle because KheZu had that early Trez. It was a pretty tough lane for him. So
on, and then the puck they didn't have any kill power against, so everything's banked on this Blink Dagger of General and see if he can make the right kind of initiation to turn this thing. Now, MidOne, oh man, he was kind of low mana, but then he got a pretty decent mistake. Now they're going to make their initiation on multiple heroes, try and pull up MidOne before he gets off the mana shield, and they do get him. Now a second one, pieliedie also goes down. Puppey got to receive the shot from General here. KheZu comes in and does manage to get a turnaround kill. MP and KheZu ruling up here against 3. RMN misses out on the crush, and they will not pursue into Secret. More than happy with a 1-for-3 exchange. We said this Blink Dagger is everything to Na'Vi, and General did accomplish just that. I mean, what about something as simple as him having mana shield?
That could have made a big difference. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was hitting tower. He could have just had the mana shield up and been good, but didn't expect that instant initiation. Now, Secret have made a smoke rotation in. They got a successful scan, but what they don't expect is Na'Vi are so grouped up here, may still win it anyway. The enrage goes off from Pajkatt, but he's kind of stuck inside the trees with a bug on top of him too. Now coiled up. All of that is going to be little Pajkatt down, so they managed to get that one. MidOne is going to be the target of a rotation of General once again, but this time with the mana shield up, it seems unlikely they'll be able to. Always present, right? That chip damage is always there, so even though Na'Vi are hitting these they're beginning to hit some of these enemies for the mid game, they're still losing these towers just by simple small rotations. Nice initiation from General. Two-man call leading to the Sonic Wave. MidOne will survive through it initially, but doesn't have enough mana for the Stone Gaze, so he can't actually repel Na'Vi. Na'Vi get the opportunity to just run over whatever heroes they can. They've already picked up both cores from Secret. Now they're looking for support as well. Puppey is dusted up. They're going to be able to get the frozen haze and the calls, so Puppey doesn't have a chance for a time lapse there. 3 down on the side of Secret. Another big turnaround here from Na'Vi. The execution just seems to be their favor. As the first 10 minutes of this game, it was a very nice static laning phase where everyone was split apart. All their lanes were good, but now they're very rapidly going to see die here. That with all these Blink Daggers coming in, Secret don't really stand a chance if they split apart. They're going to have to group up more, and that's just going to be, I think, Vengeful Spirit's farm is going to slow down because Usa is probably going to be the primary farm.
I mean, Venge was top of the net worth by a good 1,000 gold at one point, but that has quickly ceased to be the case here as Na'Vi going the aggressive with a smoke, and KheZu
rush. KheZu's phase shift is level 2, so it lasted just long enough, but he doesn't manage to get away from that intense physical damage thanks to Corrosive Haze. Bottom, they're going to try and put pressure on mid now with their 3 heroes. Rotation. Silence. You have to be a little bit careful here. There is an opportunity for an instant stun if they get a coil and swamp at the same time. Pajkatt could be in a bad position. The General's there with the recourse. They managed to get a call on MP, but he's too tanky. Now MidOne right in the middle of all this with the Stone Gaze. Pajkatt has to turn and fight, but there goes that Aegis. And there goes General too. The initiator's down. RMN pushed away. That's going to be another form of initiation that's going to be missing for Na'Vi. Fortunately, they do manage to get the Ursa out with a quick blink after the Aegis revive, but it's still a nasty engagement. They really wanted to take that mid lane tower, but Secret denied them.
Really initiate easily on Secret unless they're initiating on Puppey himself.
One of the things is they need some extra damage. Their initiation. General's trying to finish up a blade mail, but it's going to be swapped back here. Secret, well, but KheZu kind of blinked a little bit too far forward. General does manage to get off the call, survives for a while, but will still end up going down. No extra disables needed. More TP's out. Biver should be able to make it pop by. Oh, Coil just half second late there. KheZu decently fast on the reactions from the bug catch, but not good enough.
It just becomes a high priority for Na'Vi, but it's more about the how, not the if you can get it.
NP's in an awkward position here. He may be caught by these shrine rotations. Pajkatt's not going to turn around though. He just keeps on marching forward. Goes for highlight dive to his arm in the back line. They do also catch NP, but that blade mail is going to do a decent amount of damage. They've caught highlight dive, but the stone case is turning them away from NP, who managed to get the swap back. Biver, a free pick off there. Pajkatt still trying to lay waste to the back lines there, but is going to be coiled up and now kiting around. He will end up going down here to MidOne as they turn. RMN also being caught, and Dendi having very little impact in that team fight, was not able to line up a good Sonic wave with such a disjointed two-sided fight.
But it is that max respawn. That's where they will unfortunately not be so lucky.
Like it's going to result in nothing. RMN gets his smoke pop. Now going to be swapped back by MP straight into a stun. Puppey activates the shrine, thinking, if the fight's coming to me, I'll need a little bit of extra HP and mana to work with. And now Na'Vi, with that smoke, thinking they were trying to challenge Roshan, have just given it away potentially with 40 seconds left on RMN.
For too aggressive of a play on the high ground, and they get punished. So game continues to go south for Na'Vi, and that Roche could potentially be taken by Secret. They've got minus armor from Bench as well as Weaver, plenty of damage output to kill it if they want to.
Pajkatt's all in. Got that tier 2, I guess.
About TP out now.
I will die for his sins. Well, maybe Na'Vi can get another tower off of that. They forced a lot of rotations with that, because they probably thought there's no way Pajkatt's committing like this without away from Na'Vi. Na'Vi are looking to be able to catch something because they know the Medusa is bottom, but they just can't quite get there, in fact.
And Medusa's already back now.
Now Medusa TPing on the shrine. Secret will begin their turn. They're going to get some combo stuns here onto Pajkatt. RMN's going to interrupt that one. Does manage to get a decent crush, but now caught in a two-man coil. KheZu makes sure that two of them will end up going down. Biver hot next to RMN, so both the supports down from Na'Vi. Now a push will ensue.
Scraps of farm in the middle and the bottom side of the map. General has 2.7k gold, but at this point may just need buyback for this high ground defense, and I don't even know if Na'Vi can defend this one.
Radiant's top tower is under
like
attack.
No matter what
Radiant's
happens, they're going to be crippled. If they can defend this, they will have lost most of their map control. Hard to gain that back. General's going to come in with his Shadow Blade, try to go for the back lines here with Shadow Blade and the Blink Dagger, but they do have the counter vision. He managed to blink away from that one, but now swap back in. His initiation going to be illegal now as he gets right click apart. RMN also going to be caught here. Nice activation of the shrine by Biver, while Pajkatt goes for some of the side heroes, but can't finish any of them off. There's too many force stabs, too many swaps, too many problems for him to lock down these very mobile heroes. And now MidOne just keeps on marching forward. He's got half the mana, still has Aegis, has that Solar Crest to be able to work off of, and all of Secret is sitting behind him, waiting to go. Another time lapse activated by Puppey onto MidOne, healing up.
16-second cooldown. Like, yeah, just to give him like an extra 300 mana, Puppey time lapses. They lose KheZu though.
That's something. Dendi's gonna keep on moving forward here. They kind of ignore Dendi. Just go ahead and keep on right-clicking down Pajkatt, and he makes sure he hide that hero. Puppey, oh, he gets taken apart there with the enrage activated by Pajkatt. He does the extra damage necessary. Sonic Wave hits a little bit there. Does manage to finish off MP. Pajkatt desperately needs to get away though. It does have a Blink Dagger up. He's good. Now they're turned around. They can actually pursue the house, especially with RMN. They're going to be able to catch highlight die here. MidOne is going to turn and fight as best he can, but I'm not sure if MidOne can though. He is going to be able to pick up one and is going to be brought down. The problem is on his second life, he's not going to be receiving any help. Na'Vi are actually going to buy back on RMN just to make sure that MidOne can't actually escape. Get the throat phase, and Pajkatt is waiting and waiting and waiting until he can make his initiation. General almost dies here with Shadow Blade activated. Now the enrage with the damage coming in. MidOne pops the Manta. Maybe he can still pick up a couple more kills here. General gets a call. He gets one. He was so close to picking up 2 or 3 more. He almost 1v4'd the rest of Na'Vi. General knows he can't just go on the Medusa, right? It's gotta get the back line. That's been a problem for
Yeah.
Wolves and Na'Vi. It's why these smoke initiations are oftentimes the most successful. Not sure if this one's gonna be though. They're gonna go on a pieliedie dive first. Swap back, IMPs right in the middle of all these heroes. So is MidOne though. He immediately goes to target General first with all this damage. Good Sonic Wave. The back lines. Pajkatt does manage to kill pieliedie. He now focuses on KheZu. Can't quite get him though. Too mobile. And he's now locked in by the Dream Coil. RMN tries to come in, give him some relief. The crush comes in a bit too late though. 70 seconds on the clock for Pajkatt. RMN. A similar scenario here. General comes in with the blade belt. Does manage to finish off MP. And MidOne's running out of mana. But do they have the damage to finish him off? A little bit more of a juke. And they get him. Finally, General must manage to bring him down with the Culling Blade. They're going to pursue for more now with the Shadow Blade and Blink Dagger. Puppey gets spotted out. Chikuchi stolen by Biver, but he is too quick, and it looks like KheZu is going to be able to get away from Dendi as well. Another surprising engagement. The smoke push out by Na'Vi does result in a pretty deep trade-off. Reliably get.
Yeah, and 1 second, it's not like from 3 to 4 seconds isn't like a game changer necessarily. Whereas 25% lifesteal from 0, that's potentially gonna turn around a fight in your favor. So we'll see how Secret. They're looking to siege into an Aegis, and that really shows how confident they feel their position is.
Well, those lightning procs are kind of rough. They are going to start going on to the Queen of Pain here, locked inside the Vice as well as the Coil. He is going to get a helpful Force Staff there from Biver, and they activate the Shrine as well. They're receiving so much damage from MidOne and his Dusa with the bouncing lightning and all the split shot. They're all dropping low here. They need to activate another Shrine, going to throw back another Medusa illusion into the real one, but it doesn't save Biver's life. He's now down for 50 seconds, and Secret have a numbers advantage. General needs to even this out. He needs to find the right kind of initiation. They're going to start going on to him with Pajkatt, but jeez, look at him. He doesn't do anything, and MidOne just ripped him apart. Now RMN somehow gets caught in the Stone Gauge. Pajkatt comes back, but they're scotched up. They're easily going to be able to kite around this carry, and I think Na'Vi, it's time to say goodnight for game 1.
Yeah.
They're down with 3 heroes, no weapons.
That dude should just like walked in, fighting into an Aegis, fighting with G. That was like 1v5ing with Bloodlust, with Lotus Orb. You can't touch MidOne. You've got to find a way to get the backlines. When he's got all these buffs on him, there is absolutely nothing you can do. The time-lapse thing behind him, and like Na'Vi, I mean, the vision game in their position was such that MidOne was in their face and they couldn't get past. Really well closed out by Secret. The Aegis cheese. A lot of teams would have like said, "Oh, let's just chill. Let's just wait till those expire." But Na'Vi's like, Secret's just like, well, what are they going to do to us? We're not scared of 2 lives on a nurse, so he does 0 damage the first life. He'll do 0 damage the second life.